Hello students, let's start the next topic, that is integrals of vector functions. Now in last lecture we have seen about differentiability. Now the next topic is integrals. So the definition: the indefinite integral of r with respect to t is the set of all antiderivatives of r, that is denoted by integration of rt dt. If r is any antiderivative of r, then integration of rt dt is equal to r of t plus c. Okay, integration of rt is r of t plus c. Capital R is antiderivative. That is, we called it as integral. If the components of rt is equal to fti plus gtj plus htk are integrable over ab, then so is r, and the definite integral of r from a to b is. Now, if all of these components ft, gt, ht are integrable, then the whole rt is integrable, and we denote it by integral of rt dt over ab is integral of ft over abi plus integral of gt over ab j plus integral of ht over ab into k. Now let us solve some examples. Before that, you note one point, that what we have seen, that r is a position vector, we call it as a displacement. Velocity is equal to dr by dt. Acceleration is equal to dv by dt. Now in example, if acceleration is given and we have to find out velocity, what we will do? We will integrate this dv by dt and then we will get v. If velocity is there and we want r, we will integrate this velocity and we get r here. Okay. Now let us solve some examples. Example is, suppose that the acceleration of the glider at time t is at is equal to minus 3 cos ti minus 3 sin tj plus 2k. This is the acceleration, and that initially the glider departed from the point 3, 0, 0. This is the starting position of glider with velocity v at 0, means at starting velocity was 3j. Find the glider's position as a function of t. So here, what we want to find out? Find the glider's position as a function of t. Means we have to find out position vector rt. So first of all, what is given? A of t. We know a of t is d square by dt square. It is given as minus 3 cos ti minus 3 sin tj plus 2k. And what are initial conditions given? V at 0 is 3j, and this is at the starting position, means r of 0 is 3i plus 0j plus 0k. So first we integrate this equation 1 with respect to t gives. As this is the acceleration, its integration with respect to t, we get velocity. That is, its integration is integration of cos t sin t. Integration of sin t is minus cos t, minus become plus. Integration of 2 dt gives 2t, so 2tk plus constant of integration c1. Okay. Now let us put t is equal to 0 here. What we get? V of 0, t0 sin 0 minus 3 sin 0 plus 3 cos 0j plus 0 plus c1. That is, v0 is given as 3j. So 3j is equal to, this is 0, cos 0 is 1, so 3j plus 0 plus c1. So what we get? c1 is 0. We put the value of c1 in this equation. Value of c1 in this equation 2. So what we get here? V of t is nothing but dr by dt is equal to minus 3 sin ti plus 3 cos tj plus 2tk. c1 is 0. Now again we integrate this equation with respect to t. Then we get r of t. Okay. So r of t is equal to, integration of sin t is minus cos t. So minus plus 3 cos ti plus integration of cos t is sin tj plus integration of 2t will be 2 t square by 2. 2 will get cancelled, so that is t square k plus constant of integration c2. Now again put t is equal to 0 here. So we get r of 0 is equal to, cos 0 is 1, so 3i, sin 0 is 0, 0j, 0k plus c2. Therefore, here what is r of 0? r of 0 is given as 3i plus 0j plus 0k, that is 3i. So 3i is equal to here 3i plus c2, so c2 is equal to 0. So we will put the value of c2 in equation 3 here. So what we will get rt is 3 cos ti plus 3 sin tj plus t square k. So that is our required answer. Okay, that is our required answer, that is our position vector. Next example, a particle moves along the curve rt is 2t square I plus t square minus 4tj plus 3t minus 5k. Okay, particle moves along a curve, rt is given. Find its velocity and acceleration at t is equal to 1 in the direction of a vector n is equal to I minus 3j plus 2k. Now how to solve this example? What we have, what is given, r of t is this. After taking its derivative, we get v. So v of t is dr by dt. Take its derivative. Derivative of this will be, position vector is given r. So we want velocity and acceleration at time t is equal to 1. So we find out velocity first. Its derivative is 4ti plus 2t minus 4j plus 3k, that is velocity at time t, and acceleration again its derivative, that is 4i plus 2j plus 0k. What we want velocity and acceleration at time t is equal to 1, so put t is equal to 1 here. So v of 1 will be, put t1, so 4i, 2 minus 4, that is minus 2j plus 3k. And acceleration at 1, so a at 1, put t is equal to 1 here. So this is a constant, so 4i plus 2j as it is. Now we have to find out this velocity and acceleration in the direction of vector, this n is equal to I minus 3j plus 2k. So we will find out the unit vector of n, that is n cap is n upon mod n, so which is equal to, n is I minus 3j plus 2k upon magnitude of n is square root of 1 square plus 3 square plus 4, that will be 14. This is unit vector. Therefore velocity and acceleration at t is equal to 1 in direction of n can be calculated as v dot n cap, and acceleration calculated by a dot n cap. Now v, this is our v at 1, 4i plus 2j, 4i minus 2j plus 3k, v at 1, n cap is this. Okay, dot product means what? Here 4 into 1 upon square root of 14, that is 4. Okay, we do multiplication component wise. 4 minus 2 into minus 3, 6. So 4 plus 6 plus 3 into 2, 6. So we get 4 plus 6 plus 6, that is 16. So 16 upon root 14. Next, a dot n cap. Our a at 1 is 4i plus 2j into plus 0k. N cap is this. So what we, dot product component wise. 4 into 1 upon root 14 plus 2 into minus 3 upon root 14 plus 2 into 0. We can take root 14 common. 4 into 1, 4 plus 2 into minus 3 minus 6, and next 0. So 4 minus 6 minus 2 upon square root of 14. So this is velocity and acceleration in the direction of n. Next example is the position of a particle in space at time t is, rt is given 4 upon 9 1 plus t raised to 3 by 2i plus 4 upon 9 1 minus t raised to 3 by 2j plus t upon 3k. Find the angle between its velocity and acceleration at time t is equal to 0. So to find angle between this, first we need to find out velocity at 0 and acceleration at 0. Now we have velocity is nothing but derivative of r, dr by dt. So we will find out its derivative. Derivative of this component 4 by 9 into 3 by 2, that will be 2 by 3. 1 plus t raised to 3 by 2 minus 1 means 1 half I. Similarly, derivative of this, again derivative of 1 minus t will be minus 1, so minus sign here, plus Derivative of t is 1, so 1 upon 3 k. Velocity at 0 means put t is equal to 0 here, so we get 2 upon 3i minus 2 upon 3j plus 1 upon 3k. Next, similarly, we will find out acceleration. A of t is nothing but derivative of v. Okay, so derivative of v, we get this. We find acceleration at point 0, so put t is equal to 0, we get 1 upon 3i plus 1 upon 3j. Next, we will find out, now we want angle, so we will find out magnitude of v of 0 and magnitude of a of 0. Magnitude of v of 0 will be what? Square root of 2 upon 3 square plus 2 upon 3 square plus 1 upon 3 square. That will be what? 2 square. What will be magnitude of v of 0? Square root of 2 upon 3 square plus 2 upon 3 square plus 1 upon 3 square. So that will be 4 plus 4 plus 1, that is 9 upon 3 square 9, that is square root of 1 is equal to 1. So magnitude of v of 0 1, and magnitude of this will be square root of 1 upon 3 square plus 1 upon 3 square, that is 2 upon 9. So square root of 9 3, so root 2 upon 3. Now if the theta is the angle between v of 0 and a of 0, then we know this formula. V at 0 dot a of 0 is magnitude of v of 0 into a of 0 dot cos 0. Now we know what is v of 0 dot a of 0. This is v of 0, a of 0. What is their dot product? V of 0, a of 0, dot product of both, that will be 2 by 3 into 1 by 3 component wise. Okay, 2 by 3 into 1 by 3 minus 2 by 3 into 1 by 3, and here is 0, 0k, so that is 0. So it will be 2 by 9 minus 2 by 9, which is equal to 0. So this dot product, v dot 0, a dot 0, that is 2 by 9 minus 2 by 9, it is 0. So this side is 0, means we can shift this term here, modulus here. So what we get finally, cos of theta is 0. So what this implies? Theta is equal to pi by 2. So angle between velocity and acceleration at time t is equal to 0 is pi upon t, pi upon 2. Okay. Next example. The position vector of a particle at time t is, rt is t minus sin ti plus 1 minus cos tj, where t is in between 0 to 2 pi. Find the time in the given interval when the velocity and acceleration are orthogonal. First of all, we will find out velocity and acceleration. So first, velocity is derivative of r. So we will find out its derivative. Derivative of t1, derivative of sin t cos ti, derivative of 1 0, derivative of cos t is minus sin t, so minus minus plus sin t. Acceleration is again its derivative. Derivative of 1 0, derivative of cos t minus sin t, minus minus plus sin t I, plus derivative of sin t cos t. What we want? V and A should be orthogonal. We know two vectors are orthogonal if their dot product is 0, that is v dot A is 0. So we will find out dot product. So what will be dot product? Sin t into 1 minus cos t plus sin t into cos t is equal to 0. So it will be, multiply this, sin t minus sin t cos t plus sin t cos t. So sin t cos t will get cancelled. What remained? Sin t is equal to 0. And when sin t is 0? When t is equal to 0 pi or 2 pi. Okay. So what we have find out? We have find out the time at which these two vectors, velocity and acceleration, are orthogonal to each other. Next example. Solve the initial value problems. D square r by dt square is minus 32k. R at 0 is 100k. dr by dt at t is equal to 0 is 8i plus 8j. So what is given? We have to solve initial value problem. It is given, means we have to find out position vector. That is, we have to find out r of t. So first, given that d square r by dt square is minus 32k, we will integrate it. So velocity is equal to dr by dt, that is integration of minus 32k into dt. So integration is, now here k is constant, so its integration is minus 32k into t plus c1. Okay. So now here, since velocity at 0 means dr by dt at 0 means what is given, that this is given dr by dt as t is equal to 0 means velocity at t is equal to 0 is given. It is 8I plus 8j. And by this equation, what will be velocity at 0? Put t is equal to 0. So we get c1 here. So means c1 will be 8I plus 8j. Okay. Next, so we put the value of c1. So that will be c1 is, so we get c1 is 8I plus 8j. Therefore, by this equation, what is v? V, that is equal to dr by dt is equal to c1 is 8I plus 8j. So 8I plus 8j minus 32t k. Again we integrate this equation. After integrating this we get r, that is r is equal to integration of dr by dt dt plus c2. So its integration with respect to t, 8ti plus 8tj. Here its integration will be t square minus 2, that will be minus 16t square k plus c2. Again, what is given? R at 0 is 100k. Okay, R at 0 is 100k. So if we put R at 0 from this equation, if we put t is equal to 0, we get only C2. So we get C2 is equal to 100k. Therefore, we put in this equation value of C2. So we get R of t is equal to 8ti plus 8tj minus 16t square k, and C2 is plus 100k, and we can take k common here. So finally we get R of t. Okay. Next is a theorem. Let R1 R2 be integrable vector functions on closed interval AB. K scalar, C is a constant vector. Then integration of k into R1t dt is, we can take k common, integration of R1t dt. Integration of minus R1t dt is same as, we can take this minus sign outside, minus integration of R1t dt. Integration of R1t plus minus R2t dt is same as integration of R1t dt plus minus integration of R2t dt. Next, integration of C RT dt, C is a constant vector, is same as C integration of RT dt over the same limits. Last, integration of A to B C cross RT dt is same as C cross integration of A to B RT dt. Okay, these are the properties of integrable function over interval, closed interval A to B. Okay, let's stop here. In next lecture we will solve some more examples. Thank you.